This is the capstone, really, event of Japan's rollout of new, unprecedented national security and national defense strategies. In December, Prime Minister Kishida and his government announced plans for really dramatic change in Japan's posture. Plans to increase defense spending almost by double, shattering a 50-year norm in Japan, and plans to acquire much more significant military capabilities than they have ever had before. A really path-breaking change. So this meeting is an opportunity for Prime Minister Kishida to brief the president on these changes, to talk about ways in which they will enable deeper U.S.-Japan cooperation, and to seek the president's support. What we're seeing this year, right, is a resumption of so much face-to-face diplomacy that we used to see before COVID, right? A year ago, I was still in the White House, and Prime Minister Kishida was interested in visiting in January of 2022, but we couldn't do it because of Omicron. And so the ability to do face-to-face meetings is really an important part of diplomacy. I do think it's significant that Prime Minister Kishida has visited the other G7 partners on his way to meeting with the president. Prime Minister Kishida was a very strong supporter early of support to Ukraine following the Russian invasion, both direct economic assistance to Ukraine as well as some forms of security assistance. He joined quickly and really led Asia in the effort to impose sanctions, to impose costs on Russia for the invasion. And Prime Minister Kishida has been a very close ally of the United States in Asia. Working very closely with the United States on issues related to North Korea, issues related to, of course, China and its military modernization and the challenge that it poses, as well as economic issues across the region. Just a few years ago, there would have been some discomfort in Washington with a Japan that has this kind of military capability. Those days are gone, and I think it reflects a confidence in Japan as an ally, and a recognition that the United States benefits from strong allies in the Indo-Pacific. I'm sure the Prime Minister Kishida will reiterate Japan's interest in having the United States rejoin the Comprehensive and Progressive Trans-Pacific Partnership trade agreement that the United States was once a part of but pulled out of during the Trump administration. And in general, I think the Prime Minister will be eager for U.S. economic engagement in the Indo-Pacific. I also think that there will be a strong focus on economic issues related to China, and in particular, the question of technology competition and how we cooperate in advancing high technology between our two countries, but also protecting high technology, including in the areas of semiconductors and other sectors.